Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me once again, and today we're doing another wig review. If you don't know me, my name is Patra and welcome to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed yet, then please do so now. I just stood up so you guys can know that I actually have clothes on. It looks like I don't have clothes on, but I'm actually wearing a romper, so yeah, I do have one on. And we'll get more into that soon. But other than that, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Patra_dreams. And subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. So today we're going to be doing a wig review on a popular wig that just came out not too long ago, probably a couple weeks ago. The line has been out less than a year, so it's a fairly new wig line, and it's a fairly new wig line, and so it's by Outre, and I have all of this stuff over here, so let me grab that really quick. Anyways, so if you watched my last video, it was actually I was saying all of the wigs have a yaki type feel, and also I forgot to say, I apologize you guys, I actually had to move to my kitchen because my phone ended up dying and I needed somewhere to film where I could charge my phone at the same time, so I apologize for that in advance. But like I said, all of the wigs are a yaki, nice, natural texture that you can very much appreciate. Easy to run your hands through. I would say the maintenance level is about a 6.5 because it does get frizzy, but you know, once you run a brush through it, it goes right back natural. So I think we can make a connection here by saying it's the equivalent to basically going to the hair salon and getting your natural hair blown out, and then you know you've been at school all day or college all day or work all day, and basically it gets a little bit frizzy. So all you got to do is like run your hands through it, or you know, run a brush through it, and then everything goes back to normal. I would say that that's basically what happens with this wig. It is very natural. The parting space is very subtle. It's very natural parting space, so definitely could pull this off as a human hair wig if you really wanted to, or you know, whatever. But it's definitely a great wig and a great buy, and I think it's definitely a good investment. But before I give my final verdict, let's go through a few things that I noticed about the wig, and basically let's talk about some of the details so that we can come to a conclusion at the end of the video. So as I was saying, the maintenance level is about 6.5. You do have to do a little bit of manipulation to keep that beautiful look throughout the day, and you do have to do a little bit of brushing. You know, if you want to incorporate some styling products into this, that would be fine, but you definitely need to do some kind of manipulation to keep it, you know, intact all day long. But it's as easy as running your hands through it or running a brush through it, and it's right back to normal. Now you can style it any way you want to. You can even curl this up because like I say in each of my videos, the styling possibilities are endless. But I just did exactly how the model did on the card, and it's coming inward. I don't know if you can see, but it's coming inwards. And that's exactly how the model had it on the card. That's how the model had it on the card. And so I decided to continue using that style, at least for now. I do want to say this wig did come with baby hairs. I did not make good utilization of them, but you know, if you want that extra natural look or you want baby hairs, then feel free to do so. Like I tell people all the time, I'm not the hugest fan of baby hairs. I feel like it's just a signifier that your hairs aren't real, and I should have probably pulled this down a little bit. I do pull it towards my face a little bit more, and you know, I could have styled it a bit better, but for the sake of the video, I just did some minimal styling, putting it on my head, brushed it, and all of that. So like I was saying, if you want to utilize the baby hairs, then you go right ahead. If not, then I say rock your natural look and keep it looking natural, because when you part your real hair, yes, you do have those flyaways at the front, but in the past we haven't utilized them. Well, my mom did back in the day, you know, that would give us those old-fashioned sideburns. So I feel like just because you don't have baby hairs doesn't mean your wig couldn't be real, or that, you know, it couldn't be human hair, or it couldn't be your own hair. I feel like it's a matter of styling it to the way that it needs to be and the way that you want it to look, and that's what makes it natural. You do not have to have baby hairs. I do want to make use of baby hairs in the future, but I'm not the type of person that likes a lot, or you know, a lot of extra. Like, I don't want a bunch of swirls going around my head. I just want a little bit here, a little bit there, and you know, just leave it at that. So like I said, 6.5 for the maintenance level. And so as far as the styling goes, very good work. The side part works very well. It's something that's very sophisticated. I feel like all of this line has given me a sophisticated look, and I think that's what the overall look is going for. We're sophisticated, but we're casual every day. So you can make it as sophisticated as you want, or you can make it as simple and minimal as you want. You can definitely wear this in a ponytail at the back of your head. You can definitely pin this up right here, which I probably will be doing in the future. But you can definitely pin that area up. You can definitely, you know, curl it at the ends or curl it from here to here. You know, there's so many possibilities. It's heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And so obviously you can utilize heat and styling tools and styling gel or whatever you want, mousse. You can use all of that on these wigs. And we'll get into the science of that next, because tomorrow I should be filming a video about the science of hair. And we'll be talking about synthetic hair versus human hair and the porosity, you know, all these fun little facts and stuff that I want to share with you guys, because I feel like the better you understand the science behind something or how it works, the more you're able to take care of it and utilize it and, you know, basically use it to your advantage. So as far as cap construction goes, I did take a video prior to putting the wig on because I didn't feel like going through the process of basically, you know, taking off the wig or before I put the wig on, showing you guys and then styling it and all that. I just wanted to go ahead and get things done. So I will try to insert that video here if I have it still. If not, then I'll let you guys in the description bar, let you know in the description bar. And I'll let you guys know, hey, I don't have it, I'm so sorry, or, you know, whatever. But if I do have it, I'll insert it right here now. And other than that, that's what the cap looks like. It's a very light color on the inside. You know, sometimes the lace and cap inside is black. It's a tan color or light cream color, whatever you want to call it. And it has the nice little parting space. It has several combs positioned throughout the hair to help you utilize that side part, because the combs aren't just like here. It's constructed in a way to where the combs utilize the side part. So that's basically what they did. Very high quality on the inside. I don't suspect that there will be any tearing or anything like that when it comes to the cap or the construction. Now there is something else to note. So I didn't really check out the other Every wigs because, you know, my first two were black. So with this wig, I actually can, if you lift up the hair too much, I can actually see the tracks and stuff underneath. So this is not a wig that you want to manipulate too much, but minimal to moderate manipulation is definitely fine. Minimum to moderate manipulation is definitely fine. Curling, back ponytail, 2 pigtails on the side, 2 braids to the side, that's fine. But anything where you're gonna have to wear this upwards, you would have to tread lightly and think of a smart way to utilize a hairstyle to wear upwards, because as soon as you raise this hair up, you can clearly see the tracks and everything. As far as what I think of the wig is amazing. I really like it. It's probably one that I will be wearing a lot in the future, because I've been wanting one this color for the longest now. And, you know, I just love all the colors that it comes in. It comes in some very nice colors, but we'll discuss that in just a moment. So this wig comes in several colors, and I think the one that sold out the most was the 99J one. So that's like the burgundy black mix with the dark root. This is golden amber. They have cinnamon spice. They have cho. I'm assuming that means chocolate. They have, you know, your typical 1 and 2, and they have one that utilizes ash blonde, so it's probably T27 slash something, or, you know, whatever, but it's an ash blonde, light blonde, and then it has a dark root, and it gets darker towards the bottom. So they have that one, and they obviously have this one, golden amber. So they have quite a few colors that are useful and stylish, I must say. Like, it's like you can wear a fun color with the cinnamon spice, but it's subtle enough to where it's like not outlandish or, you know, too much. You know, it's dark, it's beautiful, it utilizes browns, reds, copperish tones. And so basically you can obviously, you know, you can use these wigs in any professional setting and, you know, get away with it. The colors are perfect. You know, these are colors that you can wear every day. These are colors that aren't too far out there, like lime green or, you know, high yellow or, you know, highlighter yellow, whatever you want to call it. These colors can definitely be utilized in your everyday life. So I feel like they really did stick to that theme of just having the everywhere look, everywhere, every day, you know, just the casual overall look. I feel like they did a great job of sticking to that, like they were supposed to. As far as the density goes, the density is perfect. This is not a high density type of wig. I say it should be about 130, 40%. What a typical 130 to 140% should be. A lot of times these wigs say 130% and they're like 80 to 100% full. So I say about 130%, a little bit more than that, because you get a thickness to it. You know, you get body, but it's still thin enough to make you think, oh, that's like a blowout, or, you know, something like that. It's more of a blowout type look, not like the huge blowout type look, but kind of a silk press look on natural hair. So if someone went to go get their natural hair silk press, this is the type of density that this has. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's very tapered at the ends. It starts off very full at the top, and at the very ends is where it gets a little bit tapered, but that's understandable. So it is full and throughout, but you get that kind of a layered, tapered type of thing going on at the very end. So there's that. As far as head size, I would say this is probably small head friendly, but I have a bigger head, so I can wear small head friendly wigs, but this will need a little bit of manipulation and things of that nature. If you have a bigger head, you're gonna want to, you know, align it a different way, or, you know, find your way to go ahead and, you know, pull it forward, you know, make it match your face, you know, things of that nature. All I have to do is really pull it a little bit more forward in my case, and that pretty much solved the problem. So it shouldn't be too difficult to, you know, use it to your advantage. I think we all know how to do that. And of course, a tip I would say would be that if you guys do end up having to basically manipulate it and you can't get it right, I would say if you have a bigger head and you want to hide something, you would probably want to curl it up a little bit more, give it a little bit more volume. So that way, whenever you are out and, you know, the spaces that can't be covered are covered by those voluminous curls, and basically you'll be able to, you know, rock this wig accordingly. I think it would be really fun to curl this wig, not even like majorly curl it, but just to curl it up to see what it looks like. It's definitely a good wig, so I would just recommend buying it if you have the money, because most of the Everywear everyday wigs are actually $19.95 where I bought them from. And so far, the cheapest I've seen them is probably $18, $19. So in that 18 to 20 range, you're gonna get this wig. And I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them now. I have 2 of the number 4s. I have a number 3. No, I think I had. Do I have 5? I know I have the every 2. I know I have every 3, and I have all of them except the very first one. But I have multiples of several of them. Like I have multiples in this one. I have 1 every 5. I think I have 2 every 2s, 1 every 3. But I have quite a few of them in different colors. I started off with the shorter ones in black, and then I moved up to number 5, and I liked how the golden amber number 5 look. So that's what prompted me to get amber in number 4. So overall, I'm very impressed with this wig. I think I'm still the most impressed with every 2. Every 2 and 3 were just like 2 of a different kind. Every 3 got tangled really fast, but every 2 I think was the best one. It's not the shortest bob, it's the next to the shortest, and it's the best one. Like all I had to do was brush it, put it back on, and it just went right back to the way it was supposed to be. And that was like the dopest thing to me. Like all I had to do was brush it and we were back in business. It was easy to manipulate. It felt so good. You know, it was just a really good one. So these are longer versions of that, but I think this every 4 and every 2 have to top all the other wigs. And it's because the small details that went into it. Like this one has a side part. Every 2 has a side part, so the side part wigs are really rocking it out, but the middle part wigs could use a little bit more. And when I first put this wig on, I actually had it in the middle part, so you could definitely wear this wig in the middle part. It doesn't look bad at all. It doesn't look abnormal. It looks like it's meant to be worn in the middle part. But if you look here, I have a slight side part right now, and that's basically what I'm doing right now. But it's meant to be in the side part, but you can definitely wear it in the middle part. It doesn't really matter, whatever your preference is. Sometimes I want a middle part when I look really, really sophisticated and it firms my face well. But sometimes I want a side part when I feel like something doesn't frame my face well. Now I think this one framed my face well, but when I does think something doesn't frame my face well, or you know, it just looks better on the side with like a bang and it makes it look more sophisticated and beautiful, I definitely tend to utilize the side part. So I have been converted to a side part queen, but I'm still, you know, I still have my middle parts, of course, but definitely worth the, it's more than worth the money. I'm not saying I would pay more than $19 for this, but I'm saying I wouldn't be mad if I did pay more than $19 for this and basically, you know, I received this wig. I would be fine with it. So I think it's definitely worth the buy. It's definitely worth the investment, especially if you want to look better, feel better, you know, whatever your case may be for buying wigs. This is definitely a good buy. Like I would say, they're doing very well with the melted hairline lines, you know, all of this. But now these came out of nowhere, and it was so unexpected that I would love them this much. Because $19, I was like, $19, like there has to be something off about this. You know, there has to be something wrong with the wigs. You know, they might not be as high quality as the other wigs, but they completely proved me wrong. And I'm kind of happy that they did. And I'm kind of happy that I invested my money in these, because these are going to be worn for months to come. As far as how long I think that the wig will last, I think with care, up to 3 years this wig will last. But I think after about a year, it might get a little more dull and, you know, a little less pliable, and you know, it might not act the way that it's acting right now. So most definitely, I feel like this is a longer lasting wig than most synthetic wigs. Higher quality, higher grade, you know, better material. It's definitely, for $19, they really put in a lot of work to make sure that the wig was high quality on a low budget. They did everything they could to make sure that the wig was on par with some of the higher end wigs, like the high quality hair, the parting space, you know, the translucent HD lace in the part, the construction of the overall wig, the colors, you know, all the small details were definitely pulled together to create something that's budget friendly yet can last you a long time and basically, you know, give you the look that you want. So overall, I'm very happy with this wig and this purchase. Sorry guys, my chair hit the counter. And it's a very nice wig. I definitely recommend it. I definitely think people should buy it. If you're led to buy it, then you should definitely get it. This color is very beautiful. It's on par with human hair wigs, you know, the strawberry blonde color, or you know, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's definitely a color that, you know, is mainstream these days. It matches well with my skin tone, but I feel like with my skin tone, it kind of clashes because my skin tone is similar to that of the wig, the undertone of the wig, so it kind of clashes a little bit. So I feel like someone with darker skin or someone with lighter skin could probably pull it off a little bit better, just a little bit. But so yeah, I feel like with my skin color, it's kind of like, if you look at my shoulder and this, it's kind of like the same color. So it's kind of like, you know, me putting on something the same color as me. You know, if you put on all red, you know, you know how that looks. So all in all, I feel like it's definitely worth the money. I mean, I said that before, but it's definitely worth the money. So another thing I want to share with you before the end of the video is that this wig does not shed. For now, it does not shed. And most of the wigs in the Everywear line, I have not noticed any shedding besides in Every3, the third longest bob. That's the one that I did have a little bit of shedding and a little bit of, you know, a struggle with. But it wasn't really a struggle. You know, it's easy to get back on track, but that's the only one where I noticed any shedding. As far as this one goes, the Every2, that's my baby. Every2, no shedding at all. I like little one strand, I think, came out, and that was it. So that one is really good. So with this one, I didn't notice any shedding. Nothing was coming out of in the brush, you know. And so I'm very happy with how this wig turned out. Overall, the maintenance, again, is 6.5. You know, you're going to need to keep yourself together during the day, you know, do a little touch up. And as far as cap construction, I will give this a 8.5. I would give this an 8.5 for cap construction, you know, just because, like, I would give it a 9, but I'm like, you know, there's always room for improvement, so an 8.5 is fine. Hair grade, I would say I'm going to give that a 9. It could be better, but for a $19 wig, you know, I'm going to bump it up to a 9.5. But for a $19 wig, definitely this is some high quality grade material, so 9.5 on that. Density, we get you a good 9. You know, I would have liked a little bit more density, but that's my personal preference. But so far, I've loved how these wigs are more natural on you and give you a more silk press blowout type look. So that's why I'm giving it a 9. It could have been thicker, but it didn't really need to be. But that's just my personal preference and taste. Color, 10. The color is perfect. It's on par. It's spot on. You know, with some of the mainstream colors today. It's very impressive to me how back in the day we went from, you know, just basic, you know, easy colors to now we're having, you know, ash blonde and all these other colors. Just the fact that we've, you know, utilized so much and, you know, been able to, you know, pull off some of these colors. So definitely a 10 on the color. The length, something we didn't talk about, is probably, I would say, on par with almost a 20-inch wig, but not as long. And the density is just a little different, so you can hardly tell. So like I said, it's tapered at the end, so I'm just saying 18, 20, but somewhere in between there. Maybe even a little less or a little more. And so that's about how long it is. I think for the length, being that Every 5 also came out, I think this is a perfect length for this wig. So I feel like with the length, I'm going to give it a 10. And as far as the rest of the details, everything is great. You know, I can't find any downsides to this wig. You know, it does have a little bit of flyaways. Like I said, it does have some manipulation that needs to be done. But other than that, it's a very good wig. You know, I can't find any faults in it. I can't find any downsides. I feel like this is a wig that doesn't have any downsides, but it has things that it can most likely improve. So, you guys, I feel like I've shared with you enough about the wig. And I feel like, you know, you can come up with your own decision. But so far, let me know what you think about the wig. I really love it. You know, I don't regret purchasing it at all. I'm really glad that I bought it. You know, it makes me very happy that I made this purchase. And I'm just really excited and glad that I bought this wig. I've been wanting this color for a long time, so I'm really happy about it. But as far as what you've seen today and what you know about the wig so far, let me know what you think about it. You know, if you bought it, let me know what you think about it. If you're gonna buy it, let me know. If you're, you know, wanting to buy it after watching my video. If you have any constructive criticism, I would be happy to hear that as well, about ways I can improve my video or things you would like to hear next time. And like I said, I'll be doing that hair science video pretty soon, so you don't want to miss out on that, because who would want to miss out on a chance to look their best? No one. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can follow me on Instagram, Patcher_dreams. If you want to hit me up on there and ask me any questions, or let me know something you liked about this video, please let me know. I will leave all the information about this wig and the color and everything down below in the description bar. And please don't forget to like this video, because I need to go up in those ranks on YouTube and get as many views as possible. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you next time.